I want to congratulate President Hakainde Hichilema and his running mate, Bamaeva Nalumango, for successfully filing in their nomination. President Hakainde Hichilema is as good as an opposed. Let's see, not even waste our time, whatever. Yes, there are 16, I stand to be corrected, but from what I've gathered, there are 16 other opponents. But those 16, they will not get more than 5% of the votes. This I can assure you. They are not getting more than 5%. Hakainde Hichilema is winning this election with 92%. 92%, just between 92-86, somewhere there, is winning this election. There is no contender that comes anywhere close to President Hakainde Hichilema. There is just nowhere. No one. So this one is as good as an opposed. Don't even lose your sleep. Don't even lose sleep. Mweba kweto tundalama, whatever. Keep that money. If anything, just send that money to me. Just send that money to me. Ni mpya sana, I'm very broke. Just send that money to me. Don't even waste your time to start campaigning for presidential. I think your success was just in you being on the ballot. That is your success. You have already won. Bonse imwa vena Mundubile, avena Fred Membe, vena Kalava, va Dani Pule, va Shani, va nani vadia, va Howard Kunda, va nani, bonse imwe. Your victory is the fact that now Muchitafao in as presidential nomination. Carry that check and go and cash it everywhere. Go and tell people I was a presidential candidate. That is your success. Don't expect anything further than this. Your success yako afiati yo mwali chitako participate pali bu president. Success fi mkwete. Success fi mwala kwata tapali fimbi, tapali no upalireko. Tapali ngani mwa Fred Mamdala ngamkasenda 100 votes nishmwashuka. Ngamkasenda 100 votes mamdala mukaipa enkoko. Mukaishinshi mune mipashi. Mukaitata kule mipashi wa Fred Membe ngamwakwata 100 votes. Wantuani kanava. Va brand Mundubile. 50 pin votes. 50 pin. Nga mukaimona 50 pin. Nishimwashuka. 50 pin. 50 pin. Wakalava in the last election, wakwete 21 votes. 21,000 votes. Elo wakwete. Wakalava. Wala yumfo. I was number 3. Wali is wapa TV para wale landati. Last time I was number 3. So, again I'm going to be number 3. No, I'm going to be on the top. Wali number 3 we muntu. Uwa winine, akwete 2.8. Ele wakoto tuma votes. Inishinga 21,000 votes. 21,000 votes. 21,000. 21,000 wakwete wakalava. Hakainde Hichilema akwete 2.8 million. Wakalava wakwata mu 21 votes. 21,000 votes. Balungu wakwete 1.8. Ero wakala wakwata 21,000 votes. Lero wakala wale itutu munatikitu haba president. Kuisa. Iyo kutu watoroka pantu kuwina unomwaka. Ukuwina unomwaka this year. Winning this election. Ulefu haikorecha so 5 million. Wakacha Hakainde Hichilema 5 million. Imo wakala wakutuma ikwata na 100 pin. 30 muikwate. Ndeni eba 30. Ama politics te hawa na mwewantimu. Mulangala na ama politics. Murangala na ma politics. Ama politics te alama votes yari shupa. Ama votes yari shupa. Yari shupa ama votes. Pakwati uyakwani shefe. Bale penda. Wakwata yari 10. Waisa kwata kona yari 20, 25 or I not 25 now, with the Africa 25. Kalawan Chile kona 1 pin. And Chile kona 1 pin. You know, I mean, a party mayor. Now, what the shinga. Now, what the 24. Anyway, if you're feeling it in 25, now I'm 25 pin. Now I'm going to Vikila Wembasera. More than that 30 pin. Ngamrevoa. Tumu Vikila Wembasera. Tumu Vikila Kalawa. At your last election, I got 30 pin. Tumu Vikila Wembasera. Okay. 30 pin. Wow, we need a 2.8. Hey. Kanja shimwambo ukawa munore. Angala imwai. Ama votsi yadi shupa. Mukamona. Mukamona ndiye mieva. Hivi jo. Ama vana wachita filing. Na wachita filing wonse. Campaign na yamba. Campaign na yamba. Irinu apa campaign na yamba. And this is my first video. Na yamba campaign. This is my first video. And inende mieva pano. I've come to tell you that all these opposition, now 16 of them, all of them, ukuyalika pamama votes, ukuyakolonganika. They will not even reach 5%. They will not even pass 100,000 votes. They will not. Once our opposition, mundu vile, Kalava, Freddy Membe, once ukubabika pamo, they will not have 100,000 votes. This video, tampeni iputuleni. Cut this video, keep this video, share it. It's not I'm a prophecy. Prophecy. I mean, anyway, first. You know, where we even have, I mean, some of these useless people who have failed to tick in their own countries. In their own countries, they fail to tick. But they come in Zambia and they behave like kings. And you are there prostrating before them. Bowing before them. That nonsense, I mean, some people are sharing me the nonsense of Atikanan Kaya. Karakam Fulungana Kadi. Achankari, Karakam Nigerian Kadi. Karakam Nigerian Atikanan Kadi. Karaka prophet kakwa Edgarungu. Karaka fake prophet kakwa Edgarungu. Karaka rishiruka. Ngakarira ndakane sekano kuzika. Kwa chikali dwana ntwanikali, kwa chikali dwana kwa shoka. I mean, you are so naive. You are really naive with some of these people. But anyway, I mean, they cheat you. If I were one of those fake Nigerian prophet, I would have been saying, hey, this is a prophecy. Hey, I prophesy. The opposition will not even get 100,000. I can tell you that. I think it because if you have bad kind, you are so naive. In the name of religion, in the name of Papa, in the name of Shani. I mean, you get so indoctrinated, you get brainwashed by these fools that come to our country. And it really beats me, to have some of these fools, coming to our country and, just confusing our people. If you are poor, at prophecy. I mean, umuntu alefo kudia at prophecy. Alefo kudia at prophecy. So na ile pano nombala na watu kafena ile nine prophet tayari. Prophet tayari. Economic and Equity Party. Kai mama political parties number. They are interchangeable. When it suits, they are a political party. When it suits, it's a church. Washon tembo, washanga tiniwa bishop. Sean Tembo. Prophet Sean Tembo. Yeah. Yeah. Ikari. Police. Ndameva imwanteava da. Teavana. Sean Tembo vana tuma suit. Na vasendana vafanda wavo. Vakatotobwe. Mwachero vakatotobwe ngamwa iwe imini na vyazi. Aza ne MP. Kuna kwenye mwa imini ine. Nomba mwashara panse. Mwashara ve panse. Tampeni cheche. Na wamyavu wako kare. Mwali vendarama na mwela mchechi. Mwali vendarama mchechi. Elo takwa wama votes mchechi. Takwa wama votes. So ingile ni move guys. Konkanyeni. Lesana mita wite mudia. Wite. That's how God calls you. Like Saint Paul was called. You were called. You have been called. The hand of God is upon you. Sean Tembo. Sean Tembo, my brother. You have been called. You have been set apart. You have been set apart. You can imagine. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. A political party has turned into a church. Come and redeem Zambia. Whenever Mumbabadi Wutuka, Zambia shall be saved. Join it. Zambia shall be shaved. Zambia shall be shaved. Politics. We are gonna even damn Tamumfa. Zambia shall be shaved. Prophet Sean Tembo with the Katotowe. As a prophet Katotowe. Prophet Katotowe. Ngire ni move guys, tampeni kwa paper. Mwenye msenda, ela na yuwa machechi, chechi takulia ma permit. Sean Tembo, it's a good thing, my dear. Kuma church number, public quota ishire. You don't need a permit. So tampeni of a guys ingire anymore. A paso then organize fast ka overnight prayer. Ka overnight prayer. Go and preach. Go and preach. Kama politics te havana. The point is, I'm telling you that I won't say, I have a mini name. Tapali ama votes wakakwata. Tapali ama votes wakakwata. This is what I wanted. When I was rooting that Brian Mundibere should be on the ballot, I wanted him to be on the ballot so that aka imuene eto akasangamo. Because vale ivepa. They think that, you know, they can get ama votes. Inachua mabalipa ballot. But in them yeva. Vakasenda tukasense. Ama votes yele tawayamone. Tawayamone. Muntu andi. Ni Prophet Tayali. Prophet Tayali. Of Economic and Equity Party change. You can imagine that one, huh? It's a good one. Economic and Equity Party change. Pep change. Now you are Zambia. Pep change. How we enroll? How we enroll? Kaidin defo kupawa na kashama defo. I'm sure Sean Tembo would not have a problem to bless them. Therefore, I want to so Sean Tembo will not have a problem. Sean Tembo, fast watch. I want to come and do a wedding. Yeah, child. No, but seriously, guys, seriously, it's not going anywhere. All these guys that have registered, yeah, Then kulina akakanani atikanani aka. Yeah, but Mzambia mwali wotuma kare tai. Akaka kawala na ka South Africa atikanani aka. Akaka kuruku aka. Kakuruku ka South Africa akale iwe partner ko kake minina. Atikanani aka. Ati mudondo mudonde kamudodo kala kamudodo kanenako look at him. I was telling him kamudodo you were women be realistic. No, I'm going to contest. What ni shikarenje pa phone. I'm going to contest. What na rikeva iwe fikwani ne iwe fikwani ne iwe kamudodo na kuevereshani kamudodo. You have even failed to go to Zambia. You have even failed to go to Zambia. I was telling you. Nishamievele imwati kamudodo takakawe pa ballot. Na limievele kamudodo takakawe pa ballot. Ako kamudodo na kafiro kuisa Mzambi. Akamuntu takakwata passport, takakwata voters card. Utu abashani kanshi. Tu abashani, mshikala kamuntu kabashani. Nale mieva imu. Mwale, awi, mudodo, nakuisa mudodo. Nakuisa mudodo. Na wa campaign manager wako brand munduwile wachanda nonde. Wachanda nonde. Kwalisa nakuisa mudodo. Awe chikwirili kuisa. Ife kwirili tulafimona imwe. I told you. No, he is a tycoon. He has money. Akamuntu kane fuala ama jacket yamuka mwala aya bulana kutola ku Londres. Ama jacket ya kuwasha mtu dish. Na akafuala ati yo. Ni presidential candidate. Kare foko babu president. But if you are to paper, bad kind. Mudodo. Kari kuisa. Na akafiro kuisa mzembe. Tuwale kewe iwe. Passport wadi poka. Mnandu wakwati kikari kwa teni tuwanikani. Voters card taka kwata. But no. Nalemi wati kari kuruku. Ina ndamona abantu walolesha uyu. Kariya from day one narika muna chakaka muntapali ofo kariaka. Narika muna. Wamo kututuma abantu going to South Africa shan. Kaisa isa kuri nemo tayari shan narisara jwela umuntu wandi techukwanishe we narikeva techukwanishe. Awe no I can manage shan jwela ngani wewe chino ndola even forever. I act straightforward. I told him that ngani wewe chino ndola kwa tendara mashaku ya iminina pali mu president. Tumako $10 apape mtumoni. Kuisa kuti ya moneka. Nani kebe afuna kebere. That's how I just get rid of these useless politicians. Some of these people that come to me, no, I want to stand because the thing is that in politics, my dear brothers and sisters, never should you be cheated. You need money. Politics is like a business. You need to invest. Politics is like a business. You need to invest. So, when some of these people come to me, and they are saying, no, shan, they are trying to bring them to their side. You know what I do? I just mention a big figure. Later koshakuti tumone. If a person is serious, kuti afuma. Kamudodo na kebele njevela kai mubalanda na mkwatolupia. As a presidential candidate, tumeniko 10 pin panopen tumone. Kutibai tuma 10 pin. Kutibai tuma 10 pin. Nothing. And I tell a lot of people, I tell them this. I just mention a figure. Because that just puts them back. Instead of what they tarikana na one tarikana na. Elo nangu ampera 10 pin nangu kadi impera 10 pin simo gashachi nchenga na shirire gashachi 30 kadia is nowhere. So we have got jokers of presidential candidates. Jokers. You don't even know why. You don't. Walanikani wadunamis wachirasha na lero. Hey, praise God. Praise God. Wadunamis wamdala. Teku misalu la wananikani. Wadanpule. Teku misalu la wamdala. Wadanpule nani unga mvote. Wadanpule how? How are done pule? Fishimba mrefuaya? Bushe fishimba mrefuaya for you to contest as president. I don't understand you. Why some of these people are coming forward to even pay 100,000 and go through all the trouble to be nominated, sure. Fish mrefuaya. Fish mrefuaya wamdala. Wadan pule. Nanu wa mishiwa. Nanu wa mishiwa wadan pule. Aba mwashuka. Nde mirumbu na koneshi na wantu wala mkula. Nina ndani pule. Ni free campaign nde mpera. But ukumi vote la wamdala imwe. Ukumi vote la wadan pule. Politics. Ma politics mwa wakwati chi. Kwati mwa libe chiwa. Ma politics. Ndamiwa ama politics ya wakwati it's a cult. It's a cult pantu. Nga wa ingiramo. Abantu balafiro kutontonkanya bwino. They fail to think properly. But I feel confused. And they fail to do anything else. From nowhere. Awa mdara wa freedom scars. Na wa monekera. Iwa mdara iwe. Some of you are freedom. Mwafuma kuisa wa mdara. Mwafuma kuisa wa freedom scars. Then my brother Chilufya Tayali kwa chipaso. Afuma kuri presidential fya mushupa uyo na wekera okuya mkuiminina nenkongole fulu iwe Chilufya kalipire nkongole kalipire nkongole sort out your issues but kwena imwe bantu I mean it's I want to balatabuisha from nowhere uyu kirikiti awera mwafuma kuisa Bajin kapata shaikateko. Bajin kapata ni wamayo. Shaikateko kuli bajin kapata. Mwalai pa na mweka. Anyway, at the end of the day, nominations have been done. Ereni nachumona nani kane uwaicho andinto anikane. At nani kasonde mwenda. Alesa waira kasonde mwenda. Just thank God that now akupusushako bali kubika kwa masales because I mean kasonde mwenda na ngo wasenderea ngama votes. Ngo wasenderea ngama votes. So now akupusushako it's okay muntu wandi it's okay. It's okay just chill. I'm telling you. Then you are not even that. But rituals ya munene. Rituals ya munene iwe. I mean from which what makwisa? What are you expecting? Vandala wa Fredman bina wa Dorika wao. Hello wa Dorika na ime but I'm politics in me really I'm telling you I just can't understand what is in politics. Because wa Dorika, those are people that people like me should even be scared to mention. Those are people who have accomplished themselves in their career. Vadolika, in her career, she's an accomplished person. But ya wona besa na kuma politics abo kirikiti na banani baishire Vadolika baishire I mean like ya kutua rufyanya mukulanda like that animal that wants to that has to it's at a breeding time. Breeding time. Vale fokufia, kwati vale fokufia Vale posa oku. Ukufua fyuku wapa ballot. Vadolika chishani. You couldn't organize yourself because really, if you look at Vadolika with her accomplishment in her profession, you would have expected that she would organize herself properly. She would organize herself properly. If you ever organize, by package, a political party, shana, by launch. But how? By she never quite, I mean, she tukana. It is just a way of saying, like if you have seen an animal which is on heat, an animal which is on heat. She tukana, please. It is just a way of putting it. If you have seen an animal which is on heat, it just goes. Na tayari onse kuyako. Ba Fred membe kuyako nani kana atinani huyu ati banda ulia kuyako mpaka bye basanga bantu ankani another desperate basanga it's like, you know, if it is in the jungle, she ended up finding this old finished male in the name of Fred Membe. Let's meet. And there they are. But what are you going to achieve? What are you going to achieve? You go and meet with a finished male among the pack. The finished male, which is isolated. Because my Fred Membe is like, you know, in the lion, in the lion kingdom, the male, or the odd male is usually kicked out. Is usually kicked out, and it stays on its own until it dies. So my Fred Membe is like that outcasted male from the pack. No, but how are you going to bear votes now, my Fred Membe? How are you going to bear fruits now, my Fred Membe? Temusarula wa dorika munjelele konshire tegu tukana yonde musango wakati ndefu andonnorule ifili pwapa you go and meet with an odd male, my Fred Membe. Odd in every sense, an outcast. But Fred Membe, if there is a politician who is an outcast, Niba Fred Membe, he is an outcast. He has been rejected by his own members. Our members, we have appointed this one, we have appointed this one. All of them, they have run away from Fred Membe. He is there, isolated. Na wanani kanita wamoneka na kuboneka. Wanani wantuan kan. Ni Musumari, but they were Secretary General Kachinga, ni Vice. Now, you know, these days you don't see him. But Dr. Shani Tawamoneka, my Fred Membe, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to get? I mean, but Dorika, you finish yourself just pakwamba. Just pakwamba, because, you know, nangufeni gero erwa ingira pe market. And the first thing, Aisha Isanga na wakote wa Fred Membe. Finished one. I mean, you lose value. You have finished yourself. Instead of, you would have just been patient and organized yourself properly. Why do you fail to just be patient, organize yourself, package yourself, and then come and launch yourself properly? Some of us, we excuse ourselves by presidency. It's not out of uselessness. Kwishiva para presidency party. You need millions of votes. Now you people, you struggle to get 100 votes. 100 votes, but Fred Membe, 100 votes. Last time moi minewa Fred Membe, moi kote angama votes 300. 300 wamdala moi kote ma votes. 300. 300 chakuti mama 100. You are struggling to get 100, and yet for you to win presidential, you need millions of votes, not hundreds. You are failing to get 1,000 mule firwa. 1,000, 3,000, 4,000, 10,000 mule firwa. Ela mulanda kuri 100 pin. 100 pin ifike. Na imbi 100 pin. Na imbi 100 pin. 500 pin. 600 pin. Ma. But then puri. You think this is a miracle? This is not a miracle affair. This is not a miracle affair. This is not a miracle affair. Ngani brand mundubire. Even if he had gone to Mporokoso, he would have tumbled in Mporokoso. Kumporokoso ndeni apaso. Mark this. Apatule na tuingira nomba mu campaign. I want you to mark this. Mark this. Brian Mundubire, he has stood as president, and he was a member of parliament in Mporokoso constituency. In Mporokoso constituency, go and count how many votes Brian Mundubire is going to get. Because what you should expect is that since she was a member of parliament from Mporokoso, you would expect that at a presidential level, all the people in Mporokoso would give him the votes, such that he would even beat President Hakainde Hichilema in Mporokoso. So, mukapendama votes. Mark this. Mark this. Go and count the votes in Mporokoso. Ama votes bakampera brand mundu bile kumporokoso okwali MP. Go and count them. Go and count them. Mukamone if he's going to beat HH. Mukamone if he's even going to beat a member of parliament there. You go and check. If in them ever, these are real scientific politics. Not ayakusata. Technical politics. Technical politics. Because when you are going in, you should know where your constituency is. Which one is the constituency for Brand Mundubi? And the constituency, what I mean is that where your votes are, where your supporters are. For example, social media is my constituency. Social media is my constituency. Okay? That is where I have a huge following. Okay? Now, when you talk about Brand Mundubi, where is his constituency? Where is his constituency? Eh? Even in Calabar, where is his constituency? Where? Because you should have somewhere where you are saying, this is my stronghold. This is where I'm going to get votes. And you should be able to predict how many votes you are going to have. Tell me, where is Brand Mundubi's constituency? And I'm giving you free consultancy. Instead of mule toloka what fi paso muntu anikane mumupia, concentrate somewhere, build a base, build a stronghold. Build a stronghold. From your stronghold, that is where you launch yourself to go to other areas. Have somewhere where you have a strong base. And from there, you launch yourself to go to other areas. Now, tell me, Hakainde Hichilema, with no doubt, if you think of Hakainde Hichilema, with no doubt, clearly, he has got a strong base. He has got a very strong base. And Hakainde Hichilema now, even after this, he has extended himself throughout the country. If there is one thing that Hakainde Hichilema did, if there is any rigging that Hakainde Hichilema did, it's that CDF. That CDF is a game changer for President Hakainde Hichilema. That CDF, if you are talking about rigging, that is the rigging of Hakainde Hichilema. Because that CDF penetrated everywhere throughout the country. It penetrated everywhere. It is not a joke, that CDF. You are politically naive if you underrate CDF. You are politically naive if you think because you did not access CDF and you think, I mean, it's not working. No. And some of you just don't qualify. CDF went far. CDF launched Hakainde Hichilema throughout the country. You can be rest assured of that. Apart from CDF, I want you to know, to recognize the strength of Hakainde Hichilema. The strength of Hakainde Hichilema. Why I'm saying Hakainde Hichilema is going to have 92%. There is, you know, there is a social cash transfer. Social cash transfer. MPF before Hakainde Hichilema, it was a big issue. You know that. This is real. You all know that social cash transfer was a big problem. It was a big problem. Na maskando. Vambibaka kiwapo na ukakiwapo. Mulanduwa social cash transfer. It was a big issue. Bushe mulonfuapo abantu wale idisha na pali CDA, pali social cash transfer. Eh? Do you hear people complaining about social cash transfer? And social cash transfer goes far into the rural areas where ama vote soko ya fuma. Ima wansi mwe wale tamba pa social media. That's why I know well. I know too well. I know too well. I do very well on social media, but I know most of you don't even vote. Most of you don't even vote. Nimova some of us, munayumfwa. Social media, kutu walikwata following, but just count 10%. Only 10%. You get votes from social media. Because yes, people are there, but the people that are on social media, having given a child that 2 hours for him to vote. No, they don't. But in the rural areas, they are dedicated to these things. They are dedicated. That's why you see, I'm a votes, I win Shabantu. Yafuma rural areas. Emo yafuma. And I'm a votes for haka in the Ichilema. Rural areas. Yakala fukumuka kwati nimfula. Votes will be pouring in like a heavy hailstorm. Votes will be pouring in. Mark my words. Votes will be pouring in from the rural areas. Mukalanji mukisha ide wakala penda mukalai. This is what Prophet Tayali said. You will be telling me, you will be, wherever, you may not come here and tell me, but you will be saying, this is what Tayali was saying. You will, Hakainde Ichilema will have so many votes from the rural areas. It doesn't matter because you are not even supposed to be in Lusaka. Eh? Some of you are not even supposed to be in Lusaka. You are not even supposed to be in these in the cities. You are not even supposed to be in the cities. You are just giving us problems. Giving us problems, coming to social media, expressing your frustration. Bamambala kusambira tamwasambira baturefo enchito. Eh? Tawasambira we munturefo enchito. Eh? What do you want the government to do? You are not educated. You are not educated. Eh? Walina ku skulu, walelo folofwa, wafumina ko fena obukopo. Wasambila ko fe chisungu cha kusambu kutukwa mana pa social media. Eh? Your own failures number, you want to put them on government. Social media every day, ni pa social media, no tuma bundles to promotion. Tuma bundles to promotion. Busy my blogs, busy. I mean, you are just a frustrated guy. You're just a frustrated guy, and your frustration, it is not because of the government. What will the government do? How will the government redeem you? Eh? Kuskulu walifiwa ulichikopo. Eh? Ama papers yowe yachabe. Eh? Some of you do a shortcut. Wafuma wamukusambile school. Why at Dunamis University? Dunamis University, who is going to employ you from Dunamis University? Who is going to employ you at I'm a doctor? I'm a doctor. Which university? Eh? Atikatoto University. Mulansekeja Zambia. Mulansekeja. And you know here where I am, I've met a few people that have come from Zambia, and they contact me. Hey, you know, I've come to look for a job. What? You have come to look for a job. Show me your papers. What papers do you have? Chishala University. Chishala University. You Chishala University. Amela kuisa. Awi yabela ngamwa kunankane ngamwa achani kuchipata compoundi ero mwakoneka mwakuzinga lume iwe eko avela Chishala University eko wasambile eko wapokele degree and now is amkufwa school and now is amkufwa njito. So some of you people, I mean, you are unredeemable. Eh? I've been applying it to be taken as a teacher. As a teacher. Wasambili kuisa. Chenda Wamba College. Chenda Wamba College yavera kuisa. Ngamwa yaku makeni, ero mwaisa pitiroku, so mwaisa pitiroku. Anyway. And you expect government to employ you to go and teach people. Eh? But these are the people, you are the people that come to give headaches to the government. You are the people that talks too much on social media. Check some of these people that are very critical. Ask them. Are you educated? Ask them. Because I can tell you, people who are educated, they are finding jobs. I don't know anyone Kanofiena oyo chipuba, but among all the people, University of Zambia, epo njangalira. University of Zambia epo njangalira, from the time that I went to Pi University na kwata pomwana, I always hoover around university. I always hoover around University of Zambia. Always. Utuma intake turesa, kaisa tuma intake chan tuma intake ndaya na roresha. It's like a market that is offloaded. You go and check what is on the market. Okombwena market ikombwena. If what is trending? What is trending? Kuwaichi. You go pa university. Wayawa kasanga shani waishwa. And I tell you, for the longest time that I've been hovering around University of Zambia, I have known different people, different intakes. Nishaishwapo who are pushed up University of Zambia and they have failed to get jobs. Even those who are doing adult university, adult education, even them, they somehow find jobs. Even in Horn College. Even in Horn College is like, second class. Market sana even in college, I mean, for a longest time that I've known people from even in Horn. Nipa. Apa Maslay Queens, because Paliapa Mama Slay Queens, Mama Slay Queen, from there, Maisha Isakopa Zikas, Avena Iris, once if you look, even Iris, she's contesting. Iris, naena, what was that? But Iris, naena, Batoroka, Wafma Quisoko, Wafma Kunankane, Zikas party, Zika sport, Zika whatever party, but join a PF, but fuck PF, but join a bone and can you PND, Unfortunately, my boyfriend now, Tawa still adopt. I'm a politician, but now when you push my meaning, I don't even know Maniwana. You are independent. Now I mean, my side, the point is that if you are educated, you will always find a job. You will find a job. Where it is because you are not qualified properly. You are not qualified properly. About sta qualified kuma skulu ya londoloka. Not ama skulu ya londoloko tuma makeshift. Ero mwali shuka ine mubuteko gwandi. Most of these to my universities in Katuisala. Utuma universities, utuma colleges utuma londoloka. Nkatuisala, I'll close them down. I'll really close them down. I think you are Siakalima, if you are coming back, that is something that we need to work on in the next government. Quality education is very important. Yes, we need private universities, we need private colleges, but not private colleges. Umuine West School. Umuine West School can't even count. Umuine West School can't even construct a sentence in English. But Umuine West School, ale yumfa no kuyumfa. Ba principle. If you have poor, I mean, this we are compromising our education standard, and we are making our poor people vulnerable because they rush to these schools, and when they come out of there, they can't get jobs. And these are the people that come on social media, but they start complaining. Anyway, so the whole thing is that throughout the party presidency, natural and the government, Waka in the each them who have votes, rural area. Rural areas they will have. Because people in the rural areas, they appreciate. So you always have a social media. We always have a pange chongo whatever. From a technical point of view, from a political technical point of view, I don't even care about you. I don't even care about you because the people that matters in politics, the people that matters to President Aka in the Ichilema, they are in the rural areas. Those people who are appreciating the CDF. Even you don't even know CDF, you don't know. How are you going to know CDF? We can have a panya and the social media chapot. You won't know CDF. But people in the rural areas, they know what CDF is doing. People in the rural areas, they are appreciating projects like social cash transfer. People in the rural areas, they are appreciating the subsidy, the targeted subsidy. Targeted subsidy, because now it is not just a matter of getting fertilizer and whatever. No. The people that have been verified to say these people deserve to get a subsidy in terms of farming inputs, they are getting it. They are getting it. Look at what we did last year. You see? So, Hakainde Ichilema, yes, to some of you, you will complain, you will say whatever you want. But the people that matter, the people that really bother to vote, they are going to vote for Hakainde Ichilema. They are voting for Hakainde Ichilema. They are voting for Hakainde Ichilema, and I can tell you, Hakainde Ichilema is going to have over 90%. Over 90%. I won't serve my opposition tapali chavo. Of course, other people you want me to comment on ama issues yama adoption and even the violence and whatever. I mean, let me tell you, there is no violence. There is no violence. Other people want to make this a big issue. There is no violence. Come on. How many places did we have violence compared to where we are coming from? Where we are coming from, it's like during the time of elections, it is like the country is on fire. Uku, everywhere. Now, these are isolated cases. These are the cases that you want to pronounce to make it look like, no, there is violence, there is violence. Come on. I'm a politics, I'm a politics, I'm a politics, it's not smooth sailing. It's not. Look at me. Irena alipumwa kuli ba PF na alipumwa kuli ba UPND. Na alipumwa ba PF bali mpuma po. Ba UPND bali mpuma po. Efya ba ma politics. I saw one girl said, I'm a politics. Kushwa kuna karati. Kukosa. FYI politics. So, I mean, our situation really is not something that you want to overemphasize. Whatever. No, nothing. Then, Padi Lusaka, my adoption. I mean, the thing is that one thing I will say is this. A lot of people have been adopted. Quite all right. People have been adopted. Others have not been adopted. The issue now is you getting the votes. That is the issue. You have been adopted. And I will openly say that by the fact that you are contesting on UPND does not guarantee you victory. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Let's be honest with each other here. It doesn't guarantee you votes. Yes, you have some chances because UPND is a ruling party. But you need to solicit for those votes. You need to solicit for those votes. You need to get those votes. Otherwise, you will tumble in spite of being adopted by UPND. Especially danger zones. Danger zones. Mark my words. Danger zones in terms of elections this time around. It's the Copper Belt. If you have been adopted in the Copper Belt on the UPND ticket, be very sure it's not a guarantee that you're going to go through. No. Part of Central Province, some parts, it is not a guarantee. Of course, the larger part, UPND, gives you an advantage. When you come to Lusaka, Mwebe minine kulusaka. Those of you who have been adopted in UPND, in Lusaka. I don't want to pretend. Lusaka is very tricky. This election is very tricky for those who are contesting in Lusaka. It's very, very tricky. Very tricky. Mukamona mali zauti yakafuma. Mukamona ma results yakafuma. I don't know. And to be honest with you, some of the adoptions, I don't agree with them. Some of the adoptions, I don't agree with them. But I would not go out to say this one, because this is not the time. This is not the time. But I just want to place it on record that me, I don't support. I mean, when I talk about something, when I'm talking about Hakainde Hichilema, I am convinced, and I can point to what is making me take that position. But when I look at some of the adoptions, especially in some of these difficult constituencies, because there are constituencies which are very difficult. There are constituencies which are very difficult. I'm not going to mention them, because if I mention them, I mean, it's like, you know, I'm already talking the candidates, because the candidates are already there. But suffice to say, Lusaka is very tricky. Lusaka is very tricky, including this position of Yabu Mayor. He position Yabu Mayor. He position Yabu Mayor. He position Yabu Mayor. I will not go further to discuss that. I will not go further to discuss that. I will not go further to discuss that. Why I'm not going to discuss it? Because Bamwewa Bachitambala, when I was contesting as mayor in 2021, Bamwewa came to my house. We ate together, and he gave me 5,000 to support me in my candidacy. And for that reason, I respect Bamwewa, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. And unfortunately, the other issue is that I would want to say, because Bamwewa did this to me, he supported me, let me also support him. Unfortunately, I've got also this young man by the name of Simon Mulenga. Simon Mulenga, a young lawyer, he's a good friend of mine. He's my young brother. So, if I go out to say, no, let me support Bamwewa and come out and start campaigning, what about Simon Mulenga? What about Simon Mulenga? I cannot choose between the two and campaign one. I leave out the other. I can't. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted. Then, this young lady that has been barred from contesting. I have seen how much she has worked. That young lady has really worked for UPND. That young lady has, and she has been on the ground from a long time. She's highly connected with people. Highly connected with people. Highly connected, that young lady. You know? So, I feel for her. But then, Bamwewa, like I've said, Bamwewa gave me the support. When I needed the support, he gave me that support. But I can't come out here and start campaigning for him, because he's standing against another young man, you know, another person who is also close to me. Simon Mulenga is very close to me, you know. So I cannot, between the two, I cannot start campaigning for the other. Then for the lady, I sympathize with her.